Being an elite gymnast requires extensive dedication even outside of the gym. From regional competitions to state and nationals, and even the Olympics for a select few, gymnastics takes more than just a toll on the mind. It takes a toll on the body as well. Later in the show, we sit down with Cassidy MacAlpine, who knows those effects firsthand.
There is more to a firefighter than just fighting fires, and as Caitlin Wessels reports, a firefighter's role goes just beyond being a first responder.
And Abby Smith is at the sports deck with the results from the first game of Prosper Baseball's playoff series against Wakeland.
Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, Prosper High School. Today is Tuesday, May 16th. I'm Jake Fine.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Here are today's top stories. Former FBI Director James Comey has released a statement stating that President Donald Trump repeatedly asked him about FBI investigations involving the president and his relationship with Russia. Comey states that he asked President Trump to follow the appropriate procedures rather than contact him directly. However, Comey believes that his request damaged the relationship he had with the president, which may have led to his termination. President Trump has denied all allegations.
With only 2 more weeks of school, Prosper High School has been hosting the final award ceremonies and banquets to round out the year. This past Tuesday, National Honor Society inducted new members, followed by the underclassmen awards. The following day, the Senior Honors Banquet was held to honor seniors in the top 10%. The last award ceremony of the year, the Senior Award Ceremony, will take place on the 24th.
Yesterday, over 800 8th graders packed the already bustling Prosper hallways to be guided by PHS mentors around what will be their new school come fall 2017. Next year, there is an estimated 900 freshmen joining the high school, which is nearly double the graduating class of 2017. This rapid growth calls for a new high school, which will begin breaking ground soon and is set to open in 2020 off of 380 and Coit.
High school athletes and athletes in general tend to fall into a routine, going to practice and competing in tournaments and games.
That's true, and a lot of times athletes take that for granted. You know, we sat down with Cassidy MacAlpine, who understands that firsthand.
Cassidy MacAlpine, a junior here at PHS, was a decorated gymnast, with many placements in state meets, scholarship opportunities, and even a shot at the 2016 Rio Olympics. All at the age of 12.
At that time, I was kind of at the peak of my career, having all these opportunities.
Cassidy grew up in Montana and began gymnastics when she was 3. In 2010, she was recruited by Valerie Lukin to come to Texas and compete for WOGA. She competed with WOGA starting that year and wound up with many state championships. But Cassidy quickly realized how fast all that could be taken away.
My whole life was based around gymnastics, and on January 28th, everything was taken away, and I had to decline all the scholarships and as well as not have a chance at the Olympics anymore.
Her successes in meets all around the country propelled her to compete at the national level multiple times. When she got off the plane for nationals in 2014, she felt a pain in her hip. She brushed it off and competed anyway, finishing 3rd overall. However, after she returned home, the pain was unbearable, which is when she decided to visit a doctor.
Disease was so rare that nobody really knew what to do, and all they thought would be the cure was this life-changing procedure where it was kind of like a 50-50 chance.
Cassidy was diagnosed with Legg-Calvé-Perthes disease, a rare disease that usually affects younger boys. The cure? A total hip replacement, a procedure that would end Cassidy's gymnastics career.
I didn't really know how to survive without gymnastics because, going from 36 hours a week in the gym to going to no gymnastics is really hard.
Although Cassidy was devastated without gymnastics, she found a way to channel that frustration into motivation in golf.
Well, at first I was very skeptical of Cassidy being a part of the golf team because, it's really hard to get into golf, especially like this late, and be really good at it, but she definitely proved herself and did really good this season, so she's definitely part of the team now.
In her first year on the golf team, Cassidy has placed in many tournaments, as well as assisting in the team's regional run this year. and she hopes to continue those successes into her senior year.
Instead of dwelling over the situation, I decided to come up with a new sport and a new dream.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Jake Fine.
After this commercial break, Caitlin Wessels reports on a firefighter's impact on the community beyond fighting fires.
All textbooks are due Friday, May 19th. Seniors will not be able to participate in Senior Privilege Week with outstanding materials.
Any incoming seniors interested in running for a 2017-2018 HOSA officer position, please see Miss Megley or Miss Horniak for more information. Red Cross Club meeting after school on Wednesday, May 24th in room 2224. All current and new members must attend.
A firefighter's impact in the community does not rely solely on their role as a first responder. From spending hours outside the firehouse attending events to speaking at elementary schools. As Caitlin Wessels reports, there is more to the life of a firefighter than even, well, fighting fires.
The image of a firefighter commonly conjures an idea of safety. However, a firefighter's impact in the community does not rely solely on their job as a first responder.
We do focus a lot on public relations, going above and beyond for the citizens. There are a lot of jobs that we do that some people wouldn't think that the fire department does.
Firefighters use their aptitude, knowledge, and character from the more serious situations they face and apply it when working with or in the community. Can you please explain to me the relationship between these two elements and how they kind of work together in the life of the fireman?
Absolutely. People call us for emergencies all the time, and we get out and we get to see people at their worst moments, and it really builds a strong compassion for us, for the people of our community. And so any chance we get out and help with community events or go to schools and just teach kids about fire prevention, it really gives us a good opportunity to do that.
But having that servant spirit, as a lot of us do, it does roll over to us wanting to volunteer our time in the public. There's many of us firemen that do that and do it just to help people out.
Volunteering in the community also too is just another way we can be public servants. It's another way we can show the community that, hey, we're here for you, we care.
These firefighters serve their community both inside and outside of their professional duties. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Caitlin Wessels.
Now here's Reagan Rancher with your social media update.
Good morning, Prosper High School. I'm Reagan Ranger, back with your daily dose of social media. Brad Paisley is heading back to school. Well, sort of.
Last time for everything. Hey, all you graduating seniors, this is Brad Paisley. Wearing a tux in a high school gym, and she's wearing your class ring.
In the spirit of his new hit single, Last Time for Everything, from his #1 album, Love and War, Brad has announced a very special contest open to only seniors getting ready to graduate. Brad's class of 2017 Last Time for Everything contest is looking for seniors to submit posts on either Instagram or Twitter using the hashtag BPGrad17 contest with their answers to the question, what last time are you going to miss most about school? Brad will pick the winner, who will get a Brad Paisley performance for their graduation class. So if you would like Brad Paisley to perform, please share your best last time on Instagram or Twitter, again using the hashtag BPGrad17 contest. Well, that's a wrap for today's social media update. I'm Reagan Ranzer.
After this commercial break, Hannah Dennis is in studio with your 3-day weather forecast.
The 4th Annual Talent Award Show, ENN's Black Tie Celebration, is Saturday, May 27th. Red carpet opens at 6:30 and show starts at 7. Everyone is invited to the party. Anyone interested in scholarship opportunities and building your resume should join DECA. New member meetings today during Eagle Time in room 1238. College registration for dual credit now open via Cougar Web. Registration deadline is June 1st.
Welcome back, Eagle Nation. Severe storms moved across North Texas once again, but thankfully it did not hit our area. The reason why we didn't get any severe storms was because of a snowstorm up in Colorado. It was able to keep the low pressure system, which is needed for our thunderstorms to develop, in one place. So what does this mean for us now? Well, it means that we could get very severe storms today and tomorrow when that low pressure system decides to move. Those storms could produce up to softball-sized hail and several tornadoes. Moving on to the three-day forecast, today the high reaches 85 and we have a 40% chance of severe thunderstorms throughout the day. Overnight, the chance goes up to 60%. These storms have a large chance of producing hail, high winds, and possibly tornadoes. The winds are said to reach 15 to 30 miles per hour, but they may become stronger during the storm. Tomorrow, the high reaches 81, and we have a 70% chance of rain. The storms are said to become severe by late afternoon on into the evening. The winds will still be pretty strong, with them reaching 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday, the high reaches 80, and we have a 20% chance of rain. The rain is said to move out by the afternoon, which will give us some time to dry out before the rain starts back up again next week. Looking towards the first part of next week, it looks like it won't be a rain-filled week, but thunderstorms will be showing back up Monday night and continue into Tuesday. I'm Hannah Dennis, and Colorado has received several feet of snow.
After this commercial break, Abby Smith is at the sports deck with your Eagles sports update. So Jake, the year may be wrapping up, but baseball is just diving into their playoff rounds.
That's right. They had the first game of their series against Wakeland last night. Here with the recap is Abby Smith. Abby?
Thank you, Jake. I'm Abby Smith. The 2015 state champion baseball team competed in the area round of playoffs against longtime rival Frisco Wakeland last night at Jesuit High School. Last night, the Prosper baseball team faced off against crosstown rivals Frisco Wakeland. Senior first baseman Zach Wilson hit a leadoff home run to put the Eagles ahead early. The Wakeland Wolverines fought back and gained the lead over Prosper. Timely hitting allowed the Eagles to tie the game up with RBIs from both Cade McBride and Kyler Grimsley. Although the offense was able to put up runs, Prosper pitching showed to be no match for the Wolverines in the first round. The Eagles went through 4 pitchers in the game and eventually lost 7-4. Because of unpredictable weather, the elimination game tonight has been moved to 4:30 at John Paul High School. Tonight is a win or go home game for the Eagles, and there will be a Game 3 tomorrow at 1 o'clock at Jesuit. The Prosper softball team season was ended by Forney High School last Friday in the 3rd round of playoffs. Forney softball has suffered a tragic and unexpected loss with the death of a freshman outfielder, Emily Galliano. Prosper softball team is raising funds for her, and if interested in donating any amount, please speak to Coach Stacy Jackson. Well, that's all I have for you today for Eagle Nation Sports. I'm Abby Smith. Let's see what they have for us back at the desk.
Thank you, Abby. That's going to do it for our show today. I'm Jake Fine.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Live long and prosper.